Well, the vote for the Affordable Care Act is the proudest vote of my congressional career. And that's because, obviously, it's the fulfillment of the vision of Ted Kennedy and Barack Obama to provide health care for every child, to make sure that if you had a pre-existing condition that you could not be denied coverage, that if you became sick, your family would not become bankrupt. But, you know, there are provisions in there, including a tax on medical devices, which I think could be looked at in order to relieve that tax burden, but I would not want that to happen without ensuring that it did not harm poor people in our state or across the country. And I also want more cost containments in that legislation ultimately, and that's why it's great that Massachusetts has passed new cost containment legislation to be the model for how to handle that issue in the same way that we were the model for putting health care insurance on the books 7 years ago. So we continue to be that model, and I believe that over the years we'll be able to make the adjustments that continue to perfect that legislation. The only option when we were voting was an option to vote for that bill that ensured that every child had health care, to make sure that being a woman was no longer a pre-existing condition, to make sure that there was prescription drug benefits for senior citizens in our country. Every single Republican voted no on that bill. Steve voted no on that bill. And I just don't think he should be able to run away from his record on this, because that's how he voted on that issue. And President Obama, Ted Kennedy, our whole delegation, that's the bill that we wanted. And
thank you very much. Let's try to move forward if you don't mind. Thank you very much.